AI and creativity. This is something that I can talk about for hours, mainly because I don't know enough about it. So I'm just spitballing and throwing ideas and voicing my thoughts on the subject. But I did make a list. You know, I like making lists, and the internet loves lists. So I made a list. And the list that I've made is 5 reasons why AI will win. And when I say AI will win, I mean we will lose. Now it's obvious that we will lose because we are humans. And AI is a lot better than us. Well, it's not hard being better than us. But let me point out exactly why. What are the 5 things that will make sure that AI will win? Number 1, we are lazy. We really are lazy. And as time goes by, we just become more and more lazy. We love being lazy. We don't want to work hard. We don't want to sweat. We don't want to do things the long way. We like shortcuts. We like to sit on the sofa. We like to Netflix and chill. We don't really have the time for all this effort and all these things that generations before us used to think were important. No, we're advanced. We're modern. We're not supposed to work hard. Working hard is for primitive people. It's not that we are lazy. We are energy efficient. We're effective. And we have a lot more things to do because we need to scroll on our phone and things like that. Being lazy is one of the main characteristics of a human being in 2023. I'm sure that you will admit that it's sad, but it really is so. So number 1 in the list of why AI will win is that we are lazy. AI is not lazy. AI is not programmed to be lazy. AI is programmed to work as long as it needs to work. AI doesn't go for the Netflix and chill. AI doesn't take a nap. We love naps. Oh my God, I love naps. I am lazy. So AI will win. Number 2, we are vain. Not only we are lazy, but we think that we can be lazy. We can afford being lazy. We deserve being lazy because we are better. Oh, we are better than anything that ever was and ever existed. And we're quite amazing. I mean, we are amazing. Look at us. I mean, the way that we scroll on our phone and all of the things that we post on social media and all of the filters that make us look good. And look at the pictures of the food that we eat. I mean, this is amazing. We live in a glorious age where we are the pinnacle of everything good that ever existed. We are vain. And when you're vain, you don't really work that hard. When you're vain, you think that you are in a much better position than you really are. AI is not vain. AI doesn't know what it means to be vain. AI just have data and work. We are so much better than that. Of course we will win. AI will win against us. Look at us. We really are magnificent, aren't we? Number 3, we are stupid. The fact that we are vain shows us how stupid we really are. But we really are stupid. And we're getting stupider and stupider as time goes by. Because we don't need to be intelligent. We don't need to be smart. We don't need to be wise. Everything is easy. Everything is in front of us. We click on a button and food appears. We don't really need to work because, all of this is for the last generations. Going to the office and doing work and talking to people and having a boss and following orders. No. We are sophisticated. We don't do these things. So we get stupider and stupider. The more lazy we get, the fatter we get. We get more and more stupid because we can be stupid. If we needed skills of thinking to survive, we would have been smarter. but everything is easy. Everything is fast, everything is cheap, so we get more and more stupid. And besides, thinking, that's really hard. And learning, oh my God, learning new things? That's really, that's so energy consuming and time consuming. Who has time to sit and read a book or go to a course or something? Remember, people used to have hobbies? Really, look at the people around you these days. Do you see anybody that is doing anything to enrich their life other than work and Netflix and chill? No. We are stupid because we chose to become stupid. We are stupid because we think that we can afford to be stupid. If you look around you and you see what's happening to the world, you see that this is a lie. But we are too stupid to understand that. AI is not stupid. AI is learning all the time. All the time it is learning. New things, new data, new ideas, new ways. When you're talking about machine learning, the learning part is important. We concentrate on the machine. Oh, it's a machine, it's a computer, what can it do? The learning part, this is what we are missing. And this is why we are becoming more and more stupid. AI is becoming less and less stupid. We are becoming more and more stupid. AI will win. Number 4, the odds are against us. So are the budgets. There is so much money invested in making AI efficient, in making AI grow and learn and be able to do more things, that we can't compete. Now, the people that are putting the money, they're not doing it for, I don't know, they want to better the world, or they want AI to be some aid for us, or even a guide or something. No, they have their own agenda. It's probably half of it is for army reasons, how AI can become a weapon, or use weapons basically better, or use army tactics better, or do anything that has to do with the military. And the other part is marketing. How AI can sell you better things, know what you want before you want them, install ideas in your mind, develop new products that will get a better exposure and that people will buy easier, invent ways to sell easier, invent ways to get things to you easier. Marketing and military. Now, the budgets in these two things are nothing that we can even come close to. I cannot improve myself in my monthly budget, whatever is left after I spent on rent and living and healthcare and things like that, on a level that is invested in AI, in the growth of AI, in the learning of AI. It just does not exist. We cannot compete with these budgets. We are outnumbered, we are outbucked, we are going to lose. AI is going to win. Number 5, we lost the whole idea, the whole concept of real. Now, if you look at AI creations, it is very fake. It is very manufactured. It is some beautiful things. I've been collecting AI art for a while now, and it's some amazing things, but it always looks like it is fake. It always looks like computer graphics, like special effects. By the way, I remember when I started doing 3D animation, we're talking 30 years ago, one of the things that we had to learn, we had to teach ourselves, is how to make things dirty. Because we were working with surfaces, we were working with very basic textures, we didn't have the computing power. And it always looked faked because when you look at a wall, it is not white, it is not beige. There's a texture there. We don't really see the texture, but when you have the whole picture, the general picture, you need to have a texture there. Now, when I'm talking about skin, when I'm talking about a desk, a chair, wood, even plastic, those little things of making it dirty is what made it real. If it was too clean, too perfect, it wasn't real. Real isn't perfect. But in the last decade, we have lost this concept of real. If you look at most of the pictures on social media, all the filters that are added, all the alternations and fabrications and modifications and the lighting and the smoothing and the changing of the saturation, we lost what is real. Now, this was the only weapon that we actually had against AI, because AI can't be real. It can try to fake real. We're supposed to be real. We are the real deal. We really are real. But we forgot about it. Not only forgot about it, we killed it. We hate the idea of real. We don't want the imperfections. Now, the funny thing is that AI is starting to learn how to do these imperfections. Again, like I said, like we learned 30 years ago how to do textures that were not perfect just so it will look real. AI is becoming more real, or learning how to fake real, while we are using filters and smoothing and saturations and things like that to make things less real. So the only thing that we had to fight AI, our realness, we are killing. It really is suicide. Literally, it is suicide. We are killing ourselves, and our enemy is learning how to do what we are afraid of doing, what we hate to do, what we try to kill. It's almost absurd. I mean, I don't know if you can call it ironic or whatever it is, but this is what happens. Number six. Number six is that we are socially reprogrammable. The whole social engineering concept works on the fact that we are easily reprogrammable. We can learn in a year how to forget what we learned in the last 200 years. Why? Because in the last decades we were brought to this stage. We were taught that we need to change, we need to evolve, we need to accept what is happening, and we need to be joyful about it. We become better and better slaves, and we need to be happy about it. Now, why is this a problem? Because it's easier for us to accept things like AI taking over, AI doing the things that we were supposed to do before, AI doing things better than us, and we just go, what can you do? If 50 years ago, 100 years ago, we would stand up and say, no, 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 we are going to fight this, we are not going to. Now, we have learned to be flexible on a level that, again, it is just suicide. It is the frog inside the pot with the water, and the water is getting hotter and hotter, but because the frog is inside, it doesn't feel it until it's cooked. If you throw the frog inside a boiling pot, it will jump out. But once it is a process, a slow process, it doesn't feel it. We have learned how to accelerate this process, how to be that frog, but instead of waiting for a couple of decades, to do it in a year. I'm sure that all of the fear that we have from AI will vanish in the next 3 months, 6 months, a year, and we will start to glorify it. The new savior, to save us time, to save us resources. We will have more time for Netflix and chill. And Netflix will be things that will be done by AI, not by us. The chill, I'm sure that even the chill, and we all know what it means, Netflix and chill, will be done by AI sooner than later. Now, the reason that I'm not that worried is the fact that, if you've noticed, I had a list of 5 things why AI will win, and there were 6 points on this list. First, because I didn't plan in advance. I'm not that smart. Second, because, okay, I had 6, it's not that bad. And I'm not that worried about it, because this is what life is about. You adapt, you change, you try to add when you need to, you try to, improvise. AI can do all these things. We still can do them better. It still needs to learn how to be human, how to make mistakes. How to make mistakes and go, it's not the first mistake I made, not the last mistake I made. It's not even the first mistake I made today. It's not even the first mistake I made in this video. So what? It's okay. I am not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, but I am trying to be real. And if you take one thing from all of this list, one thing that I told you that you can take seriously is that the only weapon that we have against AI, and AI is going to win, just depends when. We're going to hold on for a little bit. And the only weapon that we have is being real. Not using the filters. Not being fake. Not trying to show something that other people will like or do something that will give us the likes and shares and things like that. Be like somebody else. Do something that is acceptable. No. Be real. Be yourself. This is the one thing that AI still cannot do.